Atlantic Studios. Want to do a quick back to the drawing board, talk about comic books, show you what's on my drawing table, and remind you to go to archivecrossover.com right now and grab a copy of my creator-owned comic book, Archive Universe, and also vote on which Final Boss cover should be selected. I know I'm super psyched to be able to do a Tyler Kirkham Final Boss variant cover, so go right now, archivecrossover.com. I thought I'd do a little live drawing. Oh, and let people know that they can add on a Final Boss character drawing. I'm going to be doing a few of these. This one's Masked Vigilante, a really fun character to draw. Super psyched to be able to have these available. So I'm doing a few of them, and I'm going to be sending them to people. You can add them on at archivecrossover.com right now. So yeah, if you're watching, let me know if you can hear me. And just going to do this real quick and noodle away at this drawing. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to jump on and do some art. That was kind of the thing because I didn't get to draw a lot today, and I always like to try to do as much drawing as I can. And today was kind of busy, so I wasn't really able to do a lot of drawing. So I thought I'd do a little live drawing right now, and you can watch this at DylanDistraction.com or on Facebook or geez, where else are we? Twitch. I think this is streaming to Twitch, maybe. I don't know. I don't really ever go on Twitch very much. I know some people love it, like, oh, it's the greatest platform ever. And then Jim Lee is on there. Ryan Benjamin is on there, who's really good. Dave Finch is on YouTube. I really enjoy watching his drawing tutorials. He's such an incredible talent, such an amazing artist. And the fact that he's offering up all that information for nothing is just phenomenal. So really enjoy watching his YouTube channel. If you haven't checked it out, you should definitely check out Dave Finch's YouTube channel. But obviously, if you're a fan of comic book art, I would hope you would know about Dave Finch's YouTube channel. It's really, really good. And Tyler Kirkham occasionally will do some stuff on YouTube, not as much. I wish he would do more. I would love to watch him draw and be able to chat with him and see his process. That's the thing about doing live streams like this and seeing artists, professional working artists, process, as the Canadians say. Canadians say process. We say process. I like process better because it's like I'm a pro. It's like, oh yeah, my process. So I'm doing some of these Final Boss drawings just to kind of, I don't know, I like the characters. I think they look cool. They look like they're fun to draw. And I really like trying different stuff. So really enjoy just trying different characters and learning how they're, how to draw them and, what my technique looks like over them and trying some different things. So I thought doing Masked Vigilante would be a really fun one. So I did this one, and this one is available right now. You can add this on at archivecrossover.com. So if you want this actual drawing, go to archivecrossover.com, and I will mail you that one. And I'm going to be doing this one, and if you want this one instead, then tell me you want this one. I'm flexible. Whatever works for you, everyone out there on the internet. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. I'm not completely sure. To be honest with you, I've kind of lost track of the days. It's been a long year and a half where everything kind of starts to flow together. But, as long as you're staying safe and doing stuff you love, really, I can't complain. I get to work on things I'm excited about, and people seem to be digging it. So that's really, really nice and really rewarding. It could be a lot worse. So I'm very, very fortunate. And a lot going on in my personal life, too. So some really exciting new things. So definitely big changes ahead. But yeah, it's all good. It's all exciting. It's all just part of the process. The process, as the Canadians say, the process. So yeah, if you're watching right now, let me know if you're watching this what I should draw next. Which Final Boss character you're excited to see in action. They're definitely a cool concept. I think it's like a Fight Club comic book, which I think is awesome. Like a computer video game, as opposed to a not computer video game. computer games. I don't really call them computer games because you played them on a computer. Now you play them on your phone. Totally different. So I think this is going well. Whenever I see this character, I want to call her Masked Intruder because there's this band I really like called Masked Intruder. And they're great. One of my favorite bands. They all wear masks and sing love songs as though they're criminals. It's very weird. You have to be there. You have to see it. I saw them live. They're great live. Remember when we used to go to live shows, live concerts? It's like a long time ago. Seems like a long time ago. The last time I went to a live concert. I was hoping to get back to some this year, but it's not looking good. So yeah, go to archivecrossover.com right now if you want to vote on which variant cover you think I should use, which variant cover should be selected. Bunch of good options in there, but you get to decide. I'm leaving it up to people out there. Right now, the one that's in the lead appears to be B, which I think is, which is the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man Hulk homage, which is a really fun one. That would be a great one to do. I think that if that one is the one that people want, I'll totally do that one. That one seems really awesome. Tyler's leaning towards A, which is him just kind of like doing his cool dude pose. And right now I'm looking at the reference what this character looks like so I can draw her accurately. I think that's going well. This looks good. Kind of like this thing here. I don't know what this is. Some sort of energy thing. I don't usually pencil very tightly because I'm more familiar with the characters, but this one I was like, let's do another pass and pencils just because there's a lot of like tech and gear and I want to make sure it's I nail it as closely as possible. Yeah, especially because it's not a character I'm as familiar with. It's always good to give it a little extra attention and energy. So I'm going to gray that. That's dark. No, I'm listening to, what am I listening to? What are you listening to out there? I'm listening to A Day to Remember. Some good intense drawing music. So she's got like knee pads, which is kind of fun. Got hips. Yeah, it's cool looking. It's going good. It's a thing. It's fun to draw tech and gear on stuff. It's not. It's a good challenge, because if you think about it, everything has to fall in perspective. So I remember seeing it when I was a kid, in Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. He would always have the pouches, right? So they have all these pouches, and they'd wrap the form of the leg, and then they'd all have shadow and perspective on them. I remember seeing that and being like, "What is going on?" And that pouches that Frank Miller did in Dark Knight Returns influenced an entire generation of comic book artists, including myself. We're like, needs more pouches. I want pouches on everything. So say hi. And that was kind of that thing, like the Rob Liefeld parody. It's like the pouch guy. It's just, yeah, it's because Frank Miller did those pouches on the Dark Knight Returns. It just looked so cool. It was so weird, so insane that everybody was like that. Everything needs pouches now. And I'm the same way. All right. So I've got guns, weapons, this. I'm going to draw a weapon like this. Like this. There we go. I find whenever I pencil something twice or even 3 times, I usually like it more every time. Go figure. I usually feel like I learn something every time, every pass, you know. And I'm always so excited to rush to inks and really figure it out. But whenever I'm drawing and I draw traditionally and I penciled a few times, I'm always like, yeah, I learned something every time I went back over it. I tried something or experimented or figured out a line I like better or a shadow I like better. So I don't know if that is applicable to anyone else. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but I think it's important not to rush, for me, not to rush to inks. You know, I'm always hesitant to spend too long penciling because I don't want it to be too precious that I freeze up when I'm trying to ink it, because I've had that before. I'm like, oh man, I spent forever penciling this. And then I usually end up doing it in a blue line. But this paper is not expensive paper, but it takes pencil pretty well. Like I can erase and come back and erase and come back, and it stays pretty. It doesn't lose its tenacity, viscosity, maintains its paperishness pretty well. All right, I'm gonna keep noodling away at this. I think it's going good. We're getting there. Getting wherever we're going, it's getting there. And I'm gonna jump over on Instagram real quick and do a little bit of live drawing there, and then call it a night. But just want to jump on quick, do a quick drawing. And yeah, go to DylanDistraction.com if you want to watch me draw. I do a lot of live drawings most evenings, some evenings, and just kind of me chatting. And if you want to chat with me, DylanDistraction.com is my YouTube channel. It's a great way to interact with me and find what I'm working on and see works in progress. And if you want to support my work, go to archivecrossover.com right now, and you can grab this drawing. These final boss character study drawings I'm doing are going to be available. The original art will be mailed to you. So go to archivecrossover.com right now if you want to grab my work or the final boss variant or one of these drawings or all of that. So definitely go do that. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you so much. And all right, bye.